Hey guys, Chevy Cajun guy here, coming at you from the delicious state of Louisiana. If you ever been in Louisiana, you would know why it's delicious. If you haven't, you probably ought to come check her out. Anyway, my project here is a 2009 Silverado. Personal truck. It's been a great truck for me. Never left me stranded. Very dependable. But she's got 200,000 miles on her, and I want to give her a facelift. She's got the wear of a 09 pickup truck. You know, the light's starting to fade out, and all the road chips and the paint. A lot of miles on her, but I'm gonna keep her. Paid for. Got 2 trucks already, so I'm gonna give her a new facial, and what I'm gonna do is blacken her out a little bit. And I got some new lights to put on her, front and back. Black background lights, blended with the paint. I'm gonna paint the grill black. I got new powder coated black bullet grills coming, fit all 4 openings. I have a new hood coming. It's the Ram Air style with 2 openings on the top facing you, and it's gonna be sweet. And so what else I'm gonna do? I think that's it for now. So this is what I have. I bought my lights. Sweet. They're gonna look sharp, really nice. And here's my headlights and a little fog lamp. Little hooks. And a 3rd parking light. So that's what I got going on, and these little lights here. You see I put the 2400 lumen LEDs in there. It's gonna be nice and bright. I got all those lights from Spider. Just a light that I liked, no preference. Just found the ones that I thought would work with what I'm doing. Not getting sponsored by them, I just like their stuff. Looks pretty wicked. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get started on that, and I have to wait for the hood. The hood's gonna be a week coming in. It's in transit, but it's not here yet. And the bullet grills will be here Wednesday. So I'm gonna get started on the grill and the lights. So I'm gonna get my stuff together, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, made it back. You don't really need a lot of stuff, a lot of tools to get these components out. Nowadays it's just kind of push pins and brackets and whatnot. But so I already took some of the stuff out, some of these pins, just to get started. There's 8 of them total, but they're really easy to get out. You can see it's got a little slit in it for your flathead, and you just stick your flathead in and get the pin to come up, and then you get your screwdriver underneath the bottom one and pull the whole thing up, and that's how that goes. I get this out of here, put them aside. So I got a couple more to get out. Again, just screwdriver and pry up the first pin, and then you pry up the bottom part. And the bottom part gotta come all the way out. A good shot. Okay, so from there, I just want to pick this piece up and put it on the side. I'll put it up here. You safe? Let me make sure I got that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. So from here, we have 4 bolts holding the top of the grill in. 2, 3, 4. And that's a 10 millimeter. So let me get my trusty drill. Love these power tools. It's a 10 millimeter. Take them out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2, 4. Put them away. Okay, the next part is going to be getting the grill unsnapped from the bottom. As you can see, they have these snap fittings that snap into the metal brackets, and they just, what it is you got to get a pair of pliers in there and squeeze the snap together, and it'll release at the metal and pull forward. So you just kind of need a standard pair of pliers, and you would just, the one I can get you to see. Now, I probably won't be able to do this holding the phone, but camera. So what you do is you just put your pliers on both sides, just squeeze down on it on a clip, and it'll pop so you can move forward. Well, it did move forward, but it's snapped back. Probably heard it, but I won't be able to do this with one hand. So, but there's 6 of them, and let me get this taken off, and I'll get back to you in a second. Alright guys, I got the grill off. It wasn't hard, but if you don't have patience, you definitely don't want to rip it off. It's kind of tight with those cutouts, and these are the clips. You can see the clips, they kind of give you a good look at them. They kind of fold it over, and you can see they have like little keeper on it, and see if I can get a good shot of it. It pushes in the metal piece, and there's a little, I'll get that to zero in on it. Probably not. But there's a little piece on it. Right on that piece right there, and that locks it in. So I mean, this thing is so tight. Maybe you can see it this way. Yeah. So you just got to squeeze them things together. And so I used a flathead screwdriver along with the pliers, squeezing it and pulling it on to get my fingers between the grill and get it to come out. And then one of these little things would get stuck on it. You hear that? That's the piece right there. So I mean, they just make it really tight. But it came out, and now I'm gonna get this headlight out, and so that's gonna be another 10 millimeter. Put a extension on this thing. Got one there. One on top right here. And there's no more bolts right here, but there is one. Let me go ahead and put these down. I'll take this one apart. And this one. Put this down. But what's left with this light is I'm going to have to get underneath the wheel well, into the wheel well, pull that panel back, and inside, up behind that panel right there, there's a screw that holds the back of the light on, and it looks like it's like a cutout that fits over the bolt. This one has it. Better have it. Yeah, there it is. So you're looking for a bolt to slide in, a bolt to become loose, and that slide in behind the bolt, and you tighten it back. And that's the back side. The only other piece that's keeping the light in, other than a little snap right there. So it kind of snaps in that little groove. So let me go ahead and, the best thing to do here is get the wheel turned in. Crank it to short. Turn the wheel in. And okay, that's a 7mm right there. So I'm getting 7mm right here, and ratchet. Okay. Back to here. That's pretty good right there. Take that out. And that looks like a 10. That's got to come off too. Let me get this thing pulled away, and then I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we got this panel loose, and if you look up in there, you just see that one right there, and that's the back of the light. And so you just want to loosen it up. You don't have to take it all the way out, because that piece is going to slide out. There's an open back on that. If you remember, see, it's open right there, so you just want to slide it out. So you can just leave that bolt in there. Okay, so next thing, see, light's pretty loose. The only thing it's holding it in now is nothing. See, it came out that piece right there, so just have to lift it up past the bumper. I'll find out what that was in a minute. And so, well, I need two hands again, so let me get these lights out and get back with you. Okay, well, I found that piece that fell, and it's right there, and I didn't know where it came from, and I took the other side loose, and the same thing happened here. Piece fell out. It's right there. So I kind of tracked it down to figure out where it went and how it went. So this one here had some marks on it still, so it goes to the back of that. There's a little lines up right on there like that. Marks line up on it just like that. And so that means it's going to go right here. I'll sit on there like that. Has a spacer, I'd imagine. So put that aside. There's one for that one and one for this one. And so this light's all the way out. Oops, it's history. And this one's out, except just gotta disconnect it, which is simple. And turn it around, and you got the little, just push that in, and there it is. It's off. Okay. And so now that's what we're looking like. I'm going to take a break and I'm going to clean up, we'll wash up all the underside. There's that little piece I was telling you about from the backside, from the wheel well. I'll get in there and loosen up both of them. And the light's going to slide back onto that. That's the inside bracket. Alright, so I'm going to go clean this thing up real quick, because I want it to be clean. And I'll get back with you in a minute.